Hola amigos y amigas del canal de Tonirolygame, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos, bienvenidas a un nuevo directo de The Wolf Among Us. Vamos a seguir donde lo dejamos ayer, en el último directo que hicimos, ¿vale? Bueno, supongo que vamos a continuar desde el mismo punto. Así que, veamos. Vale, el puente gótico, vale. Pues continúo. ¡Hey, Cuquita! Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias por ese host. Gracias, Cuquita. Placerazo tenerte por aquí. Aquí estás intrigada. Y aquí, intrigada. Muchísimas gracias, Cuquita, por pasarte. Vamos a abrir de un pisotón, de un portazo, a ver si podemos. Vale, genial, ahora se ha abierto. A ver dónde da esta puerta, Vamos a ver. Oh. ¿Y esto dónde es? Parece una especie de cripta, Buenas, buenas, Cuquita, bienvenida. Y si ves que miro hacia arriba, disculpadme, porque he puesto la cama aquí abajo porque se ve mucho mejor. Hostia, ¿este quién es? Este me suena de algo. Ah, no, estoy confundiéndome.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Tim.
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
Anda, nos está esperando.
Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim.
¿Damos la mano?
Centuries ago.
Démosle la mano, va.
I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way.
Seguirlo, claro.
Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Vale, muchísimas gracias, Cuquita. Oye, ¿qué tal estás hoy? Espero que estés bien,
Will you just follow me?
Vamos a seguirlo, va.
Lead on.
Este tiene una cara sospechosamente amable, Y me recuerda al chico este de la última temporada que jugamos de The Walking Dead, El niño este ruso que tenía la pierna fastidiada también.
This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is, don't you?
He's not as bad as you think. He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty.
Me alegro, Cuquita, de que estés bien.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does?
Pues no, ahí nos ha pillado,
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you.
Vale, vamos a esperarlo. A ver si esta noche puedo emitir. A ver, Cuquita. Bueno, hoy, esta tarde nos vamos a ir. Venimos ahora de comer por ahí con mis padres y con el chiquillo y con mi mujer. Y de aquí a un rato nos iremos a cenar por ahí también. Si estoy en casa, pues me pasaré por el directo, No lo dudes.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Mira cuántos tontos hay aquí. ¿Qué hace? Ay, mira, ¿es este? Ah, no, este es mano torcida.
Thank you, Tim.
Ese es el retorcido este.
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need.
Vale, este es el hombre retorcido. Y estás rodeado por muy mala gente.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Vale, genial, Cuquita. Muchas gracias. Vamos a hablar. Vamos a ver qué tiene que decirte.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Vale. No se habrá acabado el episodio aquí ahora, ¿verdad? Pues sí, mira, es que nos quedaba poquito ayer para acabar el episodio, ¿eh? Si lo llego a saber, lo hubiera aguantado un poquito más. Pero bueno, vamos a encarrilar el último episodio de este juego. ¿Te gustan las cartas? Me alegro mucho, ¿eh? Me alegro que te gusten. No sé cuáles habrás visto, solo supongo las que estoy subiendo, las que os estoy mostrando por Discord, ¿no? Bueno, ahora que para la colección de shooters ya he estado actualizándola esta mañana. Sí, corté por intenso, pero ahora vamos a ir al quinto capítulo. Que igual no lo pulimos esta tarde, no lo sé, según vea. Ostras, si llego a saber que faltaba tan poquito ayer para acabar el capítulo, lo hubiera acabado. Qué lástima. Vale, vamos a continuar. No quiero ver todos los datos. A ver, ¿podemos omitir esto? Sí, gracias. ¡Hey! El gran séquito, o el gran sequito, ¿qué tal estás? Bienvenidísimo al canal y al directo. Oye, un placer tenerte por aquí. ¿Qué tal estás, tío? Espero que bien, ¿eh? Al fin me coges en directo. Vale, capítulo 5, episodio 5. Ahí viene el lobo. Es el último capítulo de este pedazo de juego, ¿eh? Vamos a ver hasta dónde podemos llegar. Hombre, si puedo, lo acabaré completo, ¿eh? No sé... Cada capítulo suele venir a durar una hora, hora y pico, hora y media, hora y 3/4. A ver si lo podemos acabar. ¡Ah, ya tienes PC! ¡Wow! ¿Ahora qué harás? ¿Emitirás también por PC? Porque antes emitías desde PlayStation 4, ¿no?
Not if I can avoid it.
Tan, 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 tan. Vale, todo esto es lo que ha pasado a lo largo de la aventura, ¿eh? Está haciendo un pequeño recopilatorio de todo lo que ha acontecido hasta el momento.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
Ah, subirás también desde PC, genial. Genial, tío. ¿Te has hecho con un buen PC o qué? A ver, vamos a bajar esto un poquito. Sí, podemos.
No!
Sí, más o menos ahí.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Hostia, pues te has gastado dinero, sequito.
Oh God,
te has gastado mucho dinero, tío. Te habrás comprado un buen PC,
Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get
pues en el monitor ya te habrás ahorrado un dinerito.
He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Ostras, dice Cuquita. Sí, tiene que ser un pedazo de PC, Un maquinón de PC, como dice Séquito. ¿Maquinón? Bueno, vamos a encarrilar este quinto episodio. A ver si en este directo conseguimos acabar el juego. No sea que me pase como ayer, que creo que aún me queda media hora, 3/4 de episodio. Y resulta que nos han quedado 10 minutos, como mucho. Episodio 5, ahí viene el lobo.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Uy, que estoy de lado y no se me ve. Madre mía.
You haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Ay, más o menos, ahí viene.
Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you?
A ver, estoy intrigadísimo,
Do you
Cuquita.
want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster.
¿Cómo tiene el ojo, tío? Lo tiene la virulé.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Uy, qué raro.
So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
No, es que a este le pegamos una buena paliza, ¿eh?
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with...
No sé si creerlo o no, ¿eh?
I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me
A
too?
ver ese...
Well, go
Ah,
ahead.
te los compré en PC
You think I
Componente.
give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough. I was hoping
Ay,
you
me pide
wouldn't
iniciar
come to
sesión.
this, but in the interest of preserving our
Luego lo veré...
lives,
Bueno, no puedo verlo porque me
you
pide
have
iniciar
to know
sesión.
It was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your
Vas a
nose
dar un
where it
puñetazo.
fucking belonged. Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him!
me
Oh,
for
really,
it.
really.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let
Ahora
him
lo
do
miraré.
this!
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift. ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
All right,
Hablemos,
let's
hablemos.
talk.
You can't just hand me over! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people?
Ah, te lo has comprado a
You're
piezas,
really
¿no? Por lo
gonna
que
sell
veo.
him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get
surrender.
the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Vamos a
What
coger
the
al
fuck?
hombre
You're
torcido a
gonna
ver qué
make sure
pasa,
we
¿eh?
all go down this shitter with you?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Adiós. Oh, oh. Hostia, ¿dónde está? ¿De dónde va a salir? ¡Hala, toma!
Did I miss anything good?
Esto se va a poner feo, ¿eh?
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
¡Hala, toma! Madre mía, ya estamos. Otra vez este. Espera, ¿dónde va a ir el otro cuerno?
Over here!
Hemos abierto una puerta de otra dimensión. Madre mía, esto se va a poner muy feo, ¿eh? La madre que lo parió.
I'd like to
Te vas
say
a
it was
pegar una
nice
bajada
knowing
que
you,
yo te
but I'll
diga,
be glad
cabrón.
to see her insides turned out.
¡Hala, toma! ¿Ves? A ese las pego en la baja. ¡Oh, toma! ¡Sí, señor! Ahí le hemos hecho daño, ¿eh? A la desangrate. Ahora viene el otro tonto. ¡Ahí se van! Pégale una patada, hombre. O clávale lo que... Sí, señor, clávaselo. ¡Hala, en la cabeza! Ah, Lupo, no pierdas el tiempo. Vale, vete por ese portal. Joder, la que has liado ahí, ¿eh? Ahí estamos, sí, señor. Del espejo, sí ha salido del espejo, manda narices. Eso es trampa, dice Cuquita. Ah, este ya está muerto, hombre, ala, tira. Corre, 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 súbete al coche. Ahí estamos, mejor, claro que sí, mucho mejor eso que subirse al coche. ¡Ay, lo que ya nos hemos transformado, tío! Vale, nos hemos quedado para el choques en la mano, tío. ¡Oh! ¡Me he caído! No podemos perder ni un segundo de lo que acontece. ¡Toma! Por los pelos. ¿Dónde está? Ahí está. ¡Hola! Que trepamos al edificio. Ah, no. Estamos aquí por las bravas. Subimos para arriba. Vamos al tejado. ¿Dónde está el coche? Ahí está. Va, salta encima del coche, tío. Salta encima. Sí, señor. Otra vez. ¡Uepa! Haciendo parkour ahí, señor. Sí, señor. A pegar el salto del siglo, ya veréis. Toma. Otro salto que te cagas. No, pues sí. Coge carrería, sí señor. Ahí estamos. Salta encima. Toma, encima, hemos llegado.
Fuck, what was that?
Sí, vamos a darle, ve, Cuquita, vamos a darle. Ahí está ahí el hombre torcido. Ahora me gustaría ser Spider-Man, ¿eh? Vamos a entrar por aquí. Vamos a coger el asiento del conductor.
Take him off!
I can't.
Vale. Ah, bien. Ostras, que no se ha lanzado por la inercia, tío. Ahora nos atropellará, ya verás. Ah, no, se va. Vale, eso es el tiempo que nos queda, supongo, ¿eh?
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Que nos escapa, ¿eh? Mira, mira. Vale, han llegado a su local. Pero el hombre torcido se nos ha escapado, ¿eh? Mira, ya nos hemos tranquilizado. Vamos a ver el carro de Jorgito. A ver, no me acaba de convencer la cámara así. Así un poquito mejor, lo que pasa es que se ve un poco de micro, pero bueno. Ay, mira ahí había algo. Madre mía, qué charco de sangre, tío. Sí que puedo dar información. Vamos a ver, vamos a entrar. Vaya trofeo que nos ha saltado.
Come on. We can't stay
Vale,
here.
vamos.
Hang on, I need a minute.
Okay.
Está hecho polvo, se está desangrando.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
Lo que está es moribundo.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't mean—
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to!
Este va a morir aquí.
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying
I
to—
know what you were trying to do. You're trying to lay this all on me. You and everyone else.
You're not thinking. Georgie, you know that's not what I meant.
Then what was that? He calls me a murderer and you're gonna fucking take his side? Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them...
¿Qué pasa si la liberabas?
What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die...
Hala.
Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
¿La primera de qué?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about
Anda.
it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club then.
You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
Pero pues han muerto gente,
This place. It was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
No.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
No quiero matar
We'll
a nadie.
find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
¿A que se
I'm
suicida?
sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Que se va a suicidar.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
¡Oh!
Vivian,
¡Mira!
no!
¡Hala! Se ha cortado el cuello.
Fuck! No, 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 no!
¡Ostras!
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
No vamos a decir nada. ¡Oh, qué asco, tío!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Vale, ahora este se morirá porque está desangrado ya.
Oh.
Me he quedado un poquito chafado,
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
A que se suicida este también. ¡Hala! Que tiene las tripas fuera, tío.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Sí, claro, gracias a esa mujer están muertas.
All right. For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river. All right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Madre mía, que tiene el estómago abierto,
You
tío.
wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little
¿Qué
first?
vamos a hacer?
Rip my limbs off one by one. That's what you wanna do, right? Well,
Yo no soy
whatever
esa
it is,
persona.
just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Vamos a...
I know what I did.
Es que dejarlo morir es muy cruel, pero matarlo tampoco es plato de buen gusto, pero vamos a matarlo, que no sufra, ¿no?
All right, Georgie.
Oh. Uno menos. Yo creo que era mejor eso que dejarlo morir, agonizando. Madre mía, qué intenso, como dice Cuquita, sí que es verdad, ¿eh? Madre mía del señor. Sí, por lo menos ya que va a morir igualmente, que no sufra, ¿no? Es lo que pienso yo también. A ver qué nos encontramos al salir de aquí. Bueno, no, el negocio este ya se ha acabado. Shipper Metal Works. Vale, aquí es donde vamos a encontrar al hombre torcido, nos ha dicho Jorgito, ¿eh? Vale. El garaje Shipper. Vamos a ver la limusina, a ver si hay algo en su interior.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Vale. No puedo hacer nada más por aquí, aparte de abrir la puerta, pues abrámosla. Claro, está cerrada. Venga, que tienes fuerza ahora, Lupo. Sí, señor. Vamos a ver qué nos encontramos aquí dentro, ¿eh? Cualquier cosa. Hay que estar preparado para todo. Ahí hay una puerta, paquetes. Son como los paquetes que había en la carnicería. Anda, mira. Qué alegría. Se ha encendido la luz cuando hemos llegado. ¿Esto es un ascensor? No. No. Es una fundición, ¿no? Parece que es una fundición.
Big Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.
Esto que es una rueda gigante. Sí, me estaban esperando, ¿eh? Qué mal rollito. Mira, mira, mira.
You used to be something.
Ah, mira. Son fotos nuestras, sí. Y de las que han desaparecido. Mira. Nos han estado siguiendo, ¿eh?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
¿Y esa rueda qué hará, tío? A ver qué encontramos aquí o qué hay. Mira, balas de plata aparecen, no sé.
Silver.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Ups. ¡Hala, toma!
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Vale, ya se ha escapado otra de la cobarde. Ahora apagará las luces, obvio. ¿O no? No me mola nada esa rueda. Pero nada, ¿eh? Joder, si es rápida, tío. Vamos a ir por ahí. Si nos caemos de ahí nos pegamos una buena leche, ¿eh? O sea, que ojos más amarillos y brillantes que tiene, tío. ¡Ay! No me ha dado, tío. No me ha dado tiempo de reaccionar. Sí que es un poquito tramposa, sí. Ah, que es que no me da tiempo, tío.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Está detrás nuestra, ¿eh? Ah, ese es el otro. Ah, no, mira. Madre mía, qué bicharraco. Qué rápida era, tía. Al suelo. Qué asco, sí que da asquito, ¿eh? Mira, ya nos hemos transformado, ya nos ha enfadado. Ya nos ha enfadado. Es que está llena de cristales atravesados por su cuerpo, ¿eh? ¡Ostras, pero cuántos hay! ¿Cómo es posible? No es posible que hayan tantas. Con nosotros, ¿eh? Es que ya se me puede hablar de nosotros. Ah, bien. Está mirando. Vamos a ver si puede salir de aquí. Adiós. ¡Ostras! ¿En qué nos hemos transformado, tío? En un lobo, tío. Nos acabamos de transformar en un lobo. Esta es una evolución del hombre lobo, ¿no? Supongo. ¡Oh! ¡Ah! ¡Anda! Se me rompe la cabeza. ¡Ay, se rompe en pedazos de cristal, Bueno, ahora hemos enfadado al mundo, bastante. No. ¡Ah! Vamos a ver si podemos partir eso final tiene que ir quedando menos, ¿eh? Ah, pues no salen más, tío. Pero no es posible que salgan más, tío. Ahora supongo que evolucionaremos otra vez. Ah, no, las hemos congelado. Ah, pues mira cómo se rompen, ¿eh? ¡Hala! Oh, solo queda una. A ver qué hace. ¿Qué hace? Es un trozo de cristal. ¿A que se lo clava Lupo? ¡Ah! La ha cogido por la mitad. No. ¡Ah! Justo a tiempo lo hemos partido, ¿eh? Bueno, pues parece que hemos acabado con ella. Vale, esa es el... Aún no había visto esta evolución de Lupo. Pero sinceramente me hubiera gustado que esa fuera la primera evolución y la del hombre lobo feroz la segunda, ¿eh? Porque da más miedo. O por lo menos a mí me da más impresión. Hostia, tiene los morros llenos de sangre, tío. Bueno, es hora de acabar con este. A ver si podemos acabar con este, ¿eh?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Está lo más de tranquilo.
One good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Oh.
This gun holds... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White
Picazo, bastante épico, ¿eh?
Woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
¿Qué cariño?
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
No me fío ni un pelo de este, ¿eh?
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Pero tú diste la orden.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Es que le dijimos a Blanca que lo llevaríamos vivo, tío.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Hey!
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Demasiado fácil me está pareciendo esto, ¿eh?
Your punishment will follow.
Demasiado fácil. ¿Y por qué no le ponen las manos detrás en las espaldas y los esposas así? Con taína de lobo. Vale. Mi último cigarrillo. Trofeo ganado. Supongo que Blancanieves estará contenta.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking
Estará
kidding
contenta
me?
porque lo quería vivo, ¿eh?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Ahí está.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
No sé qué pasará, Cuquita, pero tengo ganas de saberlo.
We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
Aarón,
At the Crooked
cuidado
Man's
con el
place.
agua, cariño.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done?
fucking
Madre mía,
crook!
todos contra él.
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have
Mira,
your
está ahí el
attention?
carnicero también.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie
Pero tú
Porgy,
diste la orden, tío.
not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
Vamos a ver.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to
No creo
start
que sea la
doing things
decisión más
correctly.
correcta.
No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We're going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the
A
floor.
ver qué dice.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh, are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit!
Georgie's always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them.
A ver, todo esto que acaba,
Wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the
Pues
point.
sí, ve al grano,
I
porque
can
todo lo que me cuentas no me
Let me
interesa.
explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Ahora resulta que este será el bueno.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
Uy, mira, la
What
bruja.
about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
Ahí la ha dado, ¿eh?
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
¿Realmente?
Yeah,
bueno, a ver.
right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
A ver.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Vale, parece que se está
And
poniendo a
those
nuestro
girls
lado.
will have their
Incluso la
justice.
bruja. Se está quedando solo.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let
killed
me just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is hardly...
They were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Where have I
internally.
heard that before? How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Está dando la vuelta a la tortilla muy inteligentemente,
Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never
Sí,
happened.
sí, Cuquita.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless...
Hey, JR,
too
¿qué tal estás?
stupid
Bienvenido.
to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality?
Sí, sí que es verdad. Le falta ya mucho el doblaje, ¿eh?
Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby?
El de
Miss
Batman lo
White?
tengo por ahí, me parece, y lo tengo pendiente.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch
Vale, esta hora puede hablar porque ya no tiene el conjuro, ¿eh?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just
Claro,
one toe
esta-
out
haber
of line.
roto el
And we
conjuro
couldn't
del
say a
lazo ya no
word
le puede
about it
pasar
because
nada.
of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Ah,
Did you kill
no,
her?
no. Se
Did he?
suicidó.
Sheriff, this is
Se
highly
suicidó.
Vivian killed herself. Back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry,
¿Te leíste los cómics, JR?
Narissa. My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker.
Anda, toma.
Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the
claro que le creen, eh?
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witch.
Eso se va a poner feo.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill
A ver esta que propone.
him. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get rid of him.
Hasta que desaparece.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
Sí, sí, la verdad es que sí, Cuquita.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor
Este
yet.
barba azul me cae muy
What
mal.
about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf.
Vamos a tener
it's
que
your
decidir
call.
nosotros el destino de hombre
Just
torcido.
do what you think is right.
Uf. Madre mía. Encerrarlo, arrancarle la cabeza, arrojarlo al pozo.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of
Vamos a
him.
encerrarlo. No sé si es la mejor decisión.
I'm
¡Adiós! ¿En serio? No, no, espera. Yo no quiero caer ahí.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Vamos a encerrarlo, ¿eh?
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
A ver qué forma es esa. Sí, salió un poquito, ¿eh?
All right, do it.
Supongo que ahora la bruja le hará un conjuro, ¿no? Supongo que ya, no lo sé lo que llevaremos, pero ya estaremos acabando, ¿no? Supongo, el capítulo, una horita llevamos.
Le he intentado esta mañana y no me ha dejado.
Este es...
Not what I was expecting.
¿Es este en serio?
Morning.
Este es el hombre torcido, tío.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
O si no empiezo el
Let's
directo
just call it
solo,
even.
pues nada, ¿no?
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Lo han convertido en un maldito cuervo.
This fucking line.
Ay, mira, esta es otra... Mira Jack. Hola, Jack.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Sí, un pajarraco, tío.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
No sé vosotros si lo hubierais matado, si el juego nos hubiera dejado matarlo o tirarlo al pozo de las brujas, pero yo creo que este es un buen castigo. Este no lo cree.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Mira, Colin.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
¿Qué llevaba? ¿Cervezas? Ojo, el cerdo, tío. Míralo. Sí que vive bien el jodido cerdo este, madre mía. ¿Estos que se van a la granja?
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. Forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Hey, Nitox, muy buenas, ¿qué tal estás?
Shit. Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait,
Me sabe mal por el niño a mí,
You know, he was up crying.
Gracias, Nitox, por pasarte.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Pobrecito, tío, este niño me da pena,
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle.
Estás buscando en el Redemption 2. ¿Qué tal está ese juego? Porque me llama la atención. Lo tengo por ahí en Play 4 y nunca me ha dado por jugarlo porque lo veo muy largo.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice
No vamos a decir
anymore.
nada. Me sabe mal por el niño, de verdad.
Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
Es aventuras principales y secundarias.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
Yo juego en modo roleplay y es la bomba. ¿Qué es modo roleplay, tío? Y la historia me encantó.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Pobre SJ, tío.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin?
Qué cabrón.
Where's the fucking pig?
Vamos a decirle que se queda.
Colin gets to stay. That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. You're all fucking corrupt.
Sí que es verdad. Dejamos que se quede Colin y este se va,
Saying goodbye?
Hostia, jugáis al rol cada uno. Guau, pues eso tiene que molar mucho, JR. ¿Pero qué son? ¿Partidas cooperativas o metéis todos en el mismo servidor? Y ¿cómo va eso, tío?
Hi.
Unos son policías, otros forajidos, es el carnicero, otro... Joder. Tiene que molar, tío.
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
Que se quite la cinta.
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have have to tell you something.
¿Qué quiere decirnos? A ver, entonces ¿cómo jugáis si cada uno entráis por un lado, tío?
Not sure where to start.
Pues le echaré un ojo en el canal de Twitch o en el de YouTube.
We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No.
Por lo que entiendo, cada uno vais haciendo vuestras cosas, ¿no? Es que el GTA tampoco lo he jugado, tío.
Oh, God.
Oye, pues pinta interesante eso, tío, de los roleplay. Pero eso que entras en algún servidor público, privado, tienes que tener gente con la que jugar.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait.
Vale.
Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head.
Fue esta quien dejó la cabeza de Faith.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily.
Me lo imagino, JR, pero vamos a ver cómo entrelazáis la historia que estáis jugando. Es que no sé cómo explicarme. Porque cada uno tenéis ahí vuestro rol. ¿Cómo desarrolláis a vuestros personajes? Si por ejemplo entras en el servidor y solo estás tú en ese momento, no interactúas con nadie más, ¿no?
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but...
vale.
None of this would have...
Habláis por voz,
You
vale.
listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town, finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew...
Supongo que no estará por ahí Kezkenoki, ¿no? JR.
It was you.
Hostia, 18, tío.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Ostras, 650, tío. Madre mía.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
A ver ese taxi. Pues nada, ese taxi no es nadie. Oye, pues me ha picado la curiosidad del... del Real Redemption 2, ¿eh?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Vamos a seguirla.
I'll see you around.
Nos vamos por ahí, Ferro. Está muy bien porque siempre hay algo que hacer. Pues ya me ha picado el gusanillo, tío. Bueno, hemos acabado el juego, me parece, ¿eh? Hemos acabado el juego. Felices para siempre. Estadísticas especiales. Bueno, no vamos a ver esto. Vale, pues así ha acabado esta aventura, de 5 capitulazos que hemos disfrutado. Yo por lo menos he disfrutado mucho, sobre todo en vuestra compañía. Ha sido un juego bastante interesante, del que no me esperaba mucho y he recibido bastante, La verdad que me ha gustado mucho jugar a este juego y haber estado acompañado por todos vosotros y todas vosotras a lo largo de estos directos, Tanto solo como con gente. Sí, ha sido intrigante, Cuquita, ¿qué te ha parecido a ti el juego? Porque me parece que lo has seguido casi íntegro, Y JR, yo creo que me ha llamado la atención con eso del Red Redemption 2, pero yo creo que es un juego que hay que echarle muchas horas para poder disfrutarlo y es algo de lo que yo no tengo tiempo ahora mismo. Bueno, pues nada, hemos acabado otro juego en el canal. El próximo que traeremos será Rise of the Tomb Raider, ya tenemos jugado un directo de ese juego, ahora continuaremos. Supongo que, no sé si esta noche haré algún directo, si no es esta noche, bueno, no, porque hoy nos vamos de cena y no sé a qué hora llegaré. Pero seguro que mañana empezaremos ya con Rise of the Tomb Raider, después de haber jugado este juego que me ha gustado bastante. Soy tu mayor fan número 1, gracias, Cuquita. Gracias. Mira, vamos a ver por aquí. Vamos a regalar un cofrecito a Cuquita, que ha estado en todos los directos, que estoy haciendo desde que entró en la comunidad. Ahí hay un cofre para Cuquita y no sé si JR Galvez estará todavía por aquí, pero también... ¡Ay, no! Pero me he equivocado, espera, no era de este, era de este. Vamos a darle un cofrecito a JR de este y otra Cuquita Channel. Vale, de esta sí, porque no, os había mandado un cofre gratis de Battlefield 5, pero no suelo jugar mucho. Continuar con la historia. Compré una novela gráfica hoy, de momento no la voy a comprar. Por ahí también estaban Nitox Game, que también se va a llevar un cofrecito. Así que nada, cofrecito para los tres que habéis estado más activos por aquí, por el canal, Estoy, dice JR. Gracias por el cofre, guapo. Gracias a ti, de verdad, JR, por haberte pasado por el canal y por el directo. Ahí estoy siempre. Sí, Cuquita Channel, la verdad es que sí. Esos son los cómics, guapísimos. Pero, ¿te los leíste en formato digital o formato físico? Compré una novela gráfica hoy. ¿Y estos son los cómics de esta fábula, de este juego? Interesante saberlo. Ah, en digital. A ver.
Ahí viene.
¿Cuánto cuesta esto? ¿Lo pondrá?
Bien.
Vale, pues no lo pone. Pues bueno, aquí ha acabado este directo. Hemos acabado este pedazo de juego que, como ya os he dicho, me ha gustado y me ha sorprendido muchísimo. Un placer haberos tenido por aquí. Muchísimas gracias a todos y a todas por haberme acompañado en esta fabulosa, nunca mejor dicho, historia. Y nos vemos en próximos directos. Un placer y hasta la próxima. Adiós. ¿Me lo compraré o no? Ah, no lo sé, Cuquita. Que vaya bien, crack. Que vaya bien a ti también, JR. Un fuerte abrazo, tío. Muchas gracias por haberte pasado. Adiós a todos y a todas.